Hello, lecturer and friends. We are from Group 4, Risk Management Class Q. We will present about risk management evaluation and GCG in the company of PT Pertamina Persero. This is our group members. We have Yuda, Putri, me Enrico, Arsita, Nur Fahmi, and Reza.
Okay, the first one is chapter 1, description and condition of the company. Background, the selection of topic. As we all know, petroleum energy is something that is very closely related to our daily lives as humans. This company is Pertamina, which is an upstream to downstream energy sector company which fulfills the needs of the Indonesian people, such as cooking and transportation needs in the mobility of their activities. As previously mentioned, the mining sector also support or helps the Indonesian economy. This is evidenced by the value of GDP in the second quarter of 2021, which was contributed by FX sector with a total value of 64.85%. With details of each sector group, namely the industrial sector by 6.58%, agriculture 0.38%, trade 9.44%, construction 4.42%, and mining 5.22%. This shows that the mining sector is a fairly large contributor to the GDP value with a growth rate of 5.22%. Okay, the next one is company profile. Pertamina belongs to the mining industry with an oil and gas subsector, which was founded on December 10, 1957. Pertamina itself already has several main subsidiaries, namely Pertamina EP, Pertamina Gas, Pertamina Geothermal Energy, Pertamina EP Cepu, Pertamina Hulu Energy, and Pertamina Drilling. Pertamina is the second largest producer of crude oil in Indonesia after Chevron Pacific Indonesia. Currently, Pertamina has 6 oil refineries in Indonesia which have a combined production capacity on 1 million barrels of oil per day. There is vision and mission of Pertamina. Vision to become a world-class national energy company. Mission to run oil, gas, and new and renewable energy business in an integrated manner based on strong commercial principles. And this is current condition of Pertamina. Pertamina market share was recorded at 54% in the retail segment and 58% in the industrial segment. In the domestic position, Pertamina became market more than 17 brands, while for the industrial segment, there are 18 brands. For foreign markets, Pertamina markets 3 brands, which are extension of domestic brands. This year, it has registered its name as the only Indonesian company included in the 2021 Fortune Global 500 list. And there is the page of revenue in 2020 and 2019 Pertamina, that is tell the Pertamina experienced 3 difficult conditions that had to be faced, namely the decline in oil and gas, the decline in world oil prices to the lowest level, and the exchange rate of the rupiah against the United States dollar will continue to fluctuate.
Okay, for the chapter 2 is the risk assessment. Next, please. So first is risk identification. So we found 7 risk code. We found 7 risks, and the first risk code is R1, and the risk type is strategy. The risk is increasing amount of competitors in Indonesia. This is due to people with choice, which will result in losing buying. So like in case like they see Shell and Pertamina and people can choose which one they can buy. So the second risk is strategy also, and it's risk code R2, risk development of electric cars. This is due to lack of buyer because electric cars do not use gasoline. And the third one is operation risk gas leaks is due to fire or explosion of the gas. And the next one is finance is risk declining oil demand due to cash flow is happening less and less more by the years. And for the next one is operational also it's declining production level due to after returning to normal, it is feared that production level will not be the same anymore. So, and the next one is politics, increasing amount of foreign competitor, governor will issue regulation or regulate that where and when, how oil and gas companies can work to extract oil and gas. And the last one is about finance. It's occurred to PPKM due to people rarely do travel frequently, then fuel purpose decrease.
Okay, and then we have qualitative assessment for the risk code 1 R1. The risk probability is 3, risk impact is 2, and the risk level is 6. For the R2, the risk probability is 3, risk impact 2, and the risk level is 6. For R3, the risk probability is 3, risk impact is 4, and risk level 12. Then R4, the risk probability is 4, risk impact 5, and risk level 20. R5, risk probability 4, risk impact 5, and risk level 20. R6, risk probability 4, risk impact 4, and risk level 16. R7, risk probability 3, risk impact 3, and risk level 9. And then this is the table metric of risk assessment.
So the next one is quantitative assessment. So we use fault tree analysis, or also known as fault tree analysis, is used to identify the relation between causal factor and is displayed in the form of fault tree involving simple logic gates. Logic gate describe condition that is trigger a failure, either a single condition or a collective of various conditions. The fault tree analysis is divided into 4 parts, namely the purpose of the risk assessment technique for fault tree, they use risk assessment technique, implementation, strength and weakness of the error tree analysis method.
Okay, for chapter 3, we have the risk mitigation and also the risk register. Okay, first part is risk mitigation. As we know earlier, we have 7 risks. For the first risk, which is increasing amount of competitors in Indonesia, and the second risk, which is development of electric cars, our group proposed 2 mitigation that we can do. The first one is the Pertamina have to maintain product quality while also trying to reduce the price. This is done with the reason to compete with the competitors. As we know that the customers will probably choose the company or the choice with the lower prices. So Pertamina have to try to reduce their price with any cost. And the second mitigation is Pertamina needs to offer new and better quality product that is safe for the environment. We know the reason of development of electric cars is because electric cars is known to be safe for the environment because it produces no emission. So if the Pertamina can produce a product that is safe for the environment, it will be a good competitor for the electric cars. And then for the third risk, which is gas leakage, we suggest 3 mitigation for Pertamina. The first one is Pertamina have to make sure that every equipment and the process that is done is according to protocol, so it will be safe. No mistake in doing that can lead to gas leakage. And the second is Pertamina has to store the gas properly and safely, so to prevent leakage. And the third one is they need to ensure to prevent any use of fire near the gas station, because we know that fire and gas can create an explosion. And for the fourth risk, for the declining oil demand, and the fifth risk, declining production level, we combine it and we give two mitigation. The first one is Pertamina need to create marketing campaign that can attract the attention of people. This will push and will increase the demand of oil because more people will be informed of Pertamina. And the second is Pertamina need to condition the factory and workers to the new production level. This is because the production level is decreased, and so the factory and the workers need to be conditioned to the lower level so they do not they can be accustomed to the new level. And then the sixth risk, which is increasing amount of foreign competitors, the mitigation. The first one is Pertamina need to create a deal with the government, ensuring their position in the market. And the second one is they need to do benchmarking on foreign companies' product and strategies to look for improvement so they can implement it to their company themselves. And for the last risk, which is PPKM, as we know, people in PPKM cannot go outside of their house freely. So Pertamina need to first focusing their effort on LPG products or gas products for cooking rather than fuel gas, because people stay at home, they will probably try to cook on their own, right? So they will need LPG, of course. So Pertamina, if they can promote their LPG better, it can maybe attract customer. And the second strategy and the last is they need to try to provide delivery of fuel gas to the customer's home during PPKM, because maybe there are some people who have generators that need fuel gas and they cannot go outside, right, to buy. So Pertamina, if they can provide delivery, it can be beneficial.
Okay, the next is risk register. Risk register is a document that record all of our organization identified risks, the likelihood and consequence of a risk occurring, the action that we are taking to reduce those risks, and who is responsible for managing them. And here we have several category. The first is risk category, and then risk description, and then likelihood. The next is impact, and then risk rating, and then owner and mitigating action. The first is risk category strategy. Risk description is increasing amount of competitors in Indonesia. The likelihood point is 3, the impact point is 2, and risk rating is 6. The owner is the marketing division, and mitigating action is maintain product quality while trying to reduce the price. And then the next risk category is strategy, and risk description is development of electric cars. The likelihood point is 3, the impact point is 2, and risk rating is 6. The owner is research and development department. Mitigating action over new, better quality of product that is safe for the environment. The next risk category is operational. This description is gas leakage. The likelihood point is 3, impact point is 4, risk rating is 12. The owner is operational division. And then mitigating action, the first one is make sure that every equipment and process is done according to protocol. And the next is store the gas properly and safety, and it prevent any use of fire near the gas station. The next risk category is finance. Risk description is declining oil demand. The likelihood point is 4, the impact point is 5, the risk rating is 20. The owner is operational and marketing division. Mitigating action is create marketing campaign that can attract the attention. And then risk category is operational. Risk description is declining production level. The likelihood point is 4, impact point is 5, the risk rating is 20. The owner is operational division. Mitigating action conditioned the factory and workers to the new production level. And this is the next risk categories politic, and then increasing amount of foreign competitors. The point is 4, 4, and 16. The division is human resource and marketing. The action is create a deal with the government, ensuring their position in the market. The next category is finance. This is PPKM. The point is 3, 3, and 9. The division is marketing. The action is focusing on LPG products rather than fuel gas. And the next is provide delivery to customer during PPKM.
Okay, for the last chapter is chapter 4 about the GCG or good corporate governance. Okay, the first one I will explain about the existing GCG at PT Pertamina. So this GCG manual was prepared as a reference in managing PT Pertamina based on the principle of GCG, and it becomes the guideline for the company management in carry out its business activity. So these corporate governance guidelines regulate the structure of the corporate governance bodies, the corporate governance process, and the supporting organs to implementation the GCG itself. So the existence of these GCG guidelines was made with the aim of maximizing the value of the company by increasing the application of the principles. And the second one is the implementation of professional and independent company management. The third one is the creation of decision-making by all company organs based on the high moral value and compliance with applicable laws and regulation. And the fourth is implementation of corporate social responsibility to all of the stakeholders. And the last purpose is improving the conducive national investment climate, especially in the energy and petrochemical sectors. And in implementing this GCG, the company addressed two principles, which as follow. There are 5 principles. The first one is about the transparency. It means the openness in carry out the decision-making process and in presenting material and relevant information about the company. The next principle is about the independence. It means the situation which the company is managed professionally without conflict of interest or influence or pressure from any parties that is not accordance with the applicable laws and regulation and sound corporate principle. The third principle is about the accountability. It means that clarity of organ function, implementation, and responsibility so that the company management is carried out effectively. Next is responsibility principle. It means the conformity in the management of the company to the applicable laws and regulation and sound corporate principles. And the last principles is fairness. It means the justice and equality in fulfill the rights of stakeholders that arise based on agreements and applicable laws and the regulation. Next. Okay, so for the this is for the GCG evaluation at PT Pertamina. The first one is the company already has a good and complete guidelines. So it is easy to understand for all of the stakeholders in PT Pertamina. And in this guideline, the company has also regulated the company risk management that consists of the classification like in a strategic risk, operational risk, and financial risk, and then rules and the requirements of the implementation, such as risk management at least includes identify potential internal risks, then develop a risk management strategy, and until evaluate the success of its risk management itself. And the last one is, of course, there are some parties who are given direct responsibility for the implementation of risk management. It is called internal control unit that formed by the Board of Commissioners, and they function is to evaluate the effectiveness of the implementation of internal control and the risk management. Next. Okay, the second part is about the GCG recommendation from us to PT Pertamina. The first one is establish a checker body at every production site so that every tools and materials is correct and safe. The next recommendation is cooperating with the government to conduct product campaigns, and the last one is conducting R&D development to develop 3 kilogram LPG so that they can have same level of safety as another cylinders of LPG at PT Pertamina. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.